Hi everyone, welcome to the Stitchin Post. I'm Nancy, this is Knitting with Nancy, and I believe we are on week 4 of our knit along. So I want to show you where I am right now and some tips and tricks of what I'm doing because I changed things a little up in the pattern. So Trish is going to come by my side again. I just wanted to double check. I did this last week for everybody, how to measure. Do not stretch your work out. I want you to just pat it down and lay this. You're gonna go, now mine unfortunately is coming to here because I've already stopped. I actually went up 12 inches, so I added an extra inch just to get a little longer. You can stick to the 11. And then we started the cast off. You bind off 2 stitches on the next 2 rows. And then you're starting to bind, what they say, bind off for the armhole. Now I've changed that, and I want to read while Trish tries to get a close-up of this side, and then I'm going to show you the other side as well. I'm going to throw this over. Of here. So the pattern says bind off 2 stitches at the beginning of the next 2 rows and then bind off 1 stitch at the beginning of, and I'm doing 10 rows. So instead of that, I didn't like how casting off 1 stitch will make what I consider a jagged shoulder seam. So instead, I am decreasing. So on this side, I knit 1, knit 2 together, knit all the way across to the last 3 stitches, and then I did an SSK, so it kind of switched the orientation of these stitches, knit 1. And I just feel that it gives a nicer edge for my armhole to sew in later, as opposed to what would be kind of jagged every row, because it's asking you to bind off 1. Now, because I'm doing this for 10, I believe, and sorry for my glasses, I need to decrease 12 stitches. That means I'm doing 6 decreases. So we have these wonderful little haiku sticky notes that come and stick down, and I just had to check off my decreases. The other thing you can do is use our Cocoa Knits counter, and remember it is magnetic, which I also like, and you can keep track this way as well. If you notice, I really love using the board. I use this bar, but what's coming in this week well, it should be next week, are the actual I can't think, the rulers. Thank you, Trish. The rulers that have been on back ordered. And I ordered 15 of them, so we'll have plenty if everybody wants them. So I'm going to finish up the back this weekend and get that done. And we're going to finish this in the next couple of weeks. It is taking, as I said, longer to do this one, really because of me. Somehow I'm slower knitting right now, and I apologize. But just around the quilt show time, so the end of June to July, I'm going to show you a Koigu scarf that I'll be making, and then we'll pick up knit-alongs back at the end of July for August, and then I have the fall one coming up as well. So take your time. Don't worry if you're behind or even ahead of me, just keep going, please. Again, I want to show some of my favorite products today. I did the Cocoa Knits tape measures. Of course, this is my favorite color of yellow. These retail for $15.50. I love their counter that they have, their row counter, $16.50. The Flight of Stitch markers I like because it has all the sizes of markers that you could want. This is $26. We all know I've already stated that I love the board at $41.50. And new this time are $3.40 are haiku sticky notes. So I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for staying tuned and knitting along with me. Bye-bye.